Well, one of the things that we talked about when we were becoming more serious about rolling this initiative in the organization was about the job being a real job. We are not going to do this for charity. We definitely want to become or have better representation of the community at Stantec, but it needs to be based on real work that we do. And that is something that our vice president has spoken about. So we see it as a win-win-win. It has to be a win for Stantec because the work is real. We will be delivering good services for our clients. There will be a win for the applicant because we understand that people with disabilities face a lot of challenges when trying to get employment. But there will also be a win for the community. At Stantec, we design with community in mind, and community means a lot to us. So we see that as the ultimate goal of what we're trying to do here as well. To do it, I think a lot of people have fear of the unknown. They don't know what they don't know. And it is really all about starting the conversation. And the good thing that I have observed in this community is that there are a lot of people who are doing good work in this area. So you don't have to do it alone anymore. There are agencies that can help you out, but there is also a lot of best practices that other companies have been able to implement. And the great thing is that they are really willing to share that with you. That is something that we have experienced firsthand at Stantec. And that has also brought us closer to our clients because they know that we care about the same things that they do. Well, I guess the mantra or the philosophy that we overall are trying to follow as far as diversity and inclusion overall is about creating opportunity. Now, in terms of people with disabilities, we're also very serious about creating win-win-wins, meaning that the win will be for Stantec because it has to be based on a real job. We're not doing this for charity, and this is something that our senior leadership, our senior vice president has been very clear about, and it has been part of our conversation. There has to be also a win for the applicant because we understand that people with disabilities face tremendous challenges when it comes down to obtaining employment. But another big win for us is the community. We know this group has been underrepresented, has been underutilized, so being able to really tap into that labor force and have good representation at Stantec is really going to make a big difference for us. So for those employers who are hesitant about hiring people with disabilities, I would recommend to give it a try. I think a lot of people are afraid, fear of the unknown, that is very natural. And the good thing about putting your hand and say, yes, I am interested about doing this, is the fact that you won't have to do this alone. There is a lot of support in this community. Based on different services that agencies provide employers. There is a highly motivated pool of applicants who are eager to get a job. And when we go back to other employers, they have done such a good job in creating best practices, having experiences internally, and they are really open to share that with you as an employer. And this is something that we have greatly benefited from at Stantec. And not only that, it has brought other benefits to us. Our clients realize that all of a sudden we care about the same things that they do, and that continues to create synergies for us. You know what, that is the frustrating part, that sometimes applicants do all the right things. You know, they prepare, they talk to agencies, they go through the application process, and they are not successful. One thing to remember is that happens to everybody. You know, you are not always going to get that job that you want the first time. So there has to be a level of resiliency there for them to continue to pursue the jobs that they would like. But at the same time, the onus is not on the applicants. I want to be very clear that I think that as an employer, we can do better. We need to educate people. We need to bring that awareness. We need to bring that win-win-win philosophy and connect it to opportunities to really make sure that we create value for us, for the applicants, and for the community.